Cutting on down along the side then is Evan Lowry. Lowry leaves it back inside into the middle to Gavin Brennan. Brennan kicks it inside to Carl Brennan. Scored a great goal last week. Put it in for another one. Kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. Adam Deering, and Deering punches it back outside to Evan Lowry. Lowry comes around in a semicircle. There's the ball off inside. Shane Bulger back inside into the middle. Opportunities here now for Killeshin. Kicked in by Adam Deering. And over the bar from Adam Deering. Great score, and Killeshin lead by 2 points to no score. Sean Moore looks to see to Morris Deegan was okay to kick it to register Ballyfin's first score. Moore pitched it over the bar and it's 2 points to 1 after 5 minutes of play. But he kicks it to the far wing. And the opportunity is there for Jeremy Mahan. Mahan in possession of the ball. Chips a lovely little ball inside. Chances there now for Brian Lowry. Cutting along the inline, Adam Deering. Deering goes for the score. Comes off the post and over the bar. Third score of the game for Killeshin. They lead by 3 points to 1 after 6 minutes of play. 3 points to 1 then in this replay. It's standing over the ball. Moore with the ball. Coming on to his right boot. Slipped as he kicked it. But got a good kick. It jumped in. Goal! Finished at the back of the net inside. What a brilliant touch. Ends up in the back of the net and a goal for Ballyfin. On the run. Mark McDermott inside Owen Lowry. Owen Lowry goes for the score and Owen Lowry finishes. Wonderful score from Owen Lowry. Flying it up along the field. Still with the ball. Gone to the 45. Gone past the 45. Kicks the high one in. Aimed in towards Quillan. Quillan wins a great ball. Nobody coming by him. Kicks the right footed kick in. That's a wonderful score from Quillan. The midfielder playing it full forward. Ricky Quillan with a great point. 11 minutes gone then in the opening half. Ballyfin lead by a single point, 1-2 to 4. David Aston with the 14-metre free. He doesn't miss too many. He won't miss this. The sides are level at the Moore Park. David Aston with a lovely stroke over the bar. The sides level at the Moore Park in this Senior Football Championship semi-final replay. 13.5 minutes gone in the opening half. David Aston scored the last one from the hands. This one from the ground, kicks it in, kicks the ball over the bar. 2 off the ground, in fact, from David Aston. Single point, 6 points to 1-2. Wonderful goal from this free taker Sean Moore earlier on. Flicked the ball to the back of the net. Can he equalise? He doesn't need. He doesn't miss too many. Excellent free from Sean Moore, and the sides are level for the third time in the game. This free for Killeshin. David Aston, he'll kick him left or right. A right footed kicker from the right hand side. David Aston kicks it in. He puts Killeshin into the lead. They lead after 18 minutes of play. 7 points to 1 goal and 3. And, the lineman has the flag up on this side of the field. There could be trouble here for someone. The ball back outside of George Lanham. James finished. The player was down on the ground. George Lanham goes for the score. George Lanham kicks the ball over the bar. Great score from the cornerback. It was turned out for a 45, but the referee was allowing the advantage, and now Owen Lowry comes dead straight in front of the post, pops it over the bar, and Killeshin lead again, a single point. Coming around the corner, and David Aston missed one from the left hand side. This one from the right hand side. This to put his team 2 points clear. Kicks it well, kicks it high, kicks it over the bar, David Aston. James Moore with the ball, runs into trouble, tries to get it back and does to Jack Priestley. Priestley back outside to Kevin O'Rourke. Ball laid off again from Dan Malloy to James Finn. Finn goes for the score. That's a great score from James Finn. Just like the scores he got at the end of the game last week when it was badly needed now before half time. James Finn lands big one. And he does, and he's gone on his bike. Derek Connolly stops and checks and goes again. The ball knocked out of his hand now, fell out of his hand over the sideline. Half time at the Moore Park. Great contest in this replay at half time. Killeshin lead by a single point. 9 points for Killeshin, 1 goal and 5 for Ballyfin. A little ball back inside into the middle. Knocked away from Derek Connolly, cuts back to the middle. He's a real live wire. Back outside again to James Finn. For the equaliser, James Finn kicks it high. It's a wonderful score from James Finn. and ties it up with 2 minutes gone in the second half. 1 goal and 6 for Ballyfin. 9 points for Killeshin. Standing back from the ball is David Aston. Just missed one opportunity so far. Up he comes to this one and kicks it well and kicks it over the bar, and Killeshin lead by a single point. And coming back to punish them yet again. Possession of the ball, McDermott gives a lovely ball across then to David Aston. Aston's going to go for a score, kicks a high ball inside, punched in and punched over the bar. Full forward, Cathal Brennan. Just 7 minutes gone in the second half. Killeshin leading by 2 points. Killeshin 11, Ballyfin 1 goal and 6. 45 metre free to be taken by David Aston. He has scored a point in this second half already. This to give it a 3-point gap, and he kicks it beautifully over the bar. David Aston with a free just outside the 14 metre line. Once players got back a little bit farther, this to narrow the gap to 2 points again. Ballyfin thinking about a sub. Up comes Sean Moore, chips it in, chips it over the bar. There's 2 between the sides. Sean Moore with the ball, about 23 metres out. He'll be on the 20 metre line as he hits it, and this to bring it back to a 1-point game with Killeshin having played all the football almost in the second half. Moore puts it over. There's 1 between the sides. They look to be playing the better football, but they're still leading by a single point. And it's Stephen Atroy, a Rolls Royce of a footballer, going for it himself, and he overplayed the ball. Back out to Cathal Brennan. Cathal Brennan strokes it in with all the ease in the world. Lovely score, great run from Stephen Atroy. Great finish from Cathal Brennan. Killeshin by 2 points. Still Killeshin in front of the post now. Lowry with the ball. Lowry with a point. Great score from the centre half forward, Owen Lowry. 1 goal and 8, a 3-point lead. Crucial stage of the game, and this to put them 4 points clear for the first time in the game. David Aston with the free from around the corner, kicks it in, kicks it over the bar. Killeshin lead by 4. James Finn with the 45. Takes a short one outside of Dara Connolly. Dara goes to float one in. Oh, over the bar from Dara Connolly. Barely made it inside the post. Ballyfin will keep pumping it in for the last couple of minutes. Hope to get that magic goal. In possession, Alan Connolly punches it on forward. Taken on by James Finn. Finn skins it in, skins it over the bar. They're not dead yet. Up along the wing, over for Owen Lowry. Owen Lowry with the ball and going forward. If he gets an opportunity, he'll go for the score. Puts it back inside into the middle. Great opportunity here. Back outside to Cathal Brennan. Cathal Brennan with a brilliant score. 3-point lead again. 16 points to 13 then. Cathal Brennan, who's had such an influence on this game, takes it short, kicks it inside. Going forward with David Aston. Aston kicks it in. Aston puts it over the bar. Killeshin lead by 4. The ball is across to Pádraig Bolton. He come on as a sub. Back to Lowry. He lays it back again to Jeremy Mahan. And he takes the ball again. Going backwards then. Referee blows the full-time whistle. History has been made as Killeshin reached their first ever Laois Senior Football Championship final. They'll take on the 3-in-a-row chasing champions, Port Laois, on Sunday week. Final score in an excellent Senior Football Championship semi-final replay. Killeshin 17, Ballyfin 110.